Hey, and welcome to Don's Moto Tours. Today, we're going to talk about how you clean a bike the easy way at home. If you got a lot of cars and a lot of stuff you want to keep clean, I have 3 motorcycles. I have my business van. I have a Tacoma. And of course, I have a Ninja. And yesterday, I went and got this awesome tire. Look at the tread on that monster, huh? And of course, look at the Michelin man. There he is. What's up, bro? Michelin Road 6. Gotta like it. It's supposed to be one of the best tires on the market you can put on a bike. We're gonna find out. She's brand new, but I had a ride home in the rain yesterday, so look at all this mud and stuff all over the bike. Well, look what we have in here. Also, when you go on solo motorcycle trips like I do, I usually trailer all 3 of my bikes to Tellico Plains, Tennessee. And I stay at the lodge at Tellico. Very cool place. But anyway, you got to have that Arctic cooler. It works great, man. It keeps ice in there for 3 days. So you can store some stuff out in your car. You don't have to haul that thing in. You can just replenish the ice in it. Keep your overloaded drinks. The room has a little refrigerator in it, so you just bring a couple things in at a time, so you don't have to haul it all in there. And then, one of the best motorcycle helmets that you can buy, got a shoey. It's all set up for moto vlogging. Another great thing is Plexus. Perfect for shining up your windshield and keeping your helmet protected. Also for the plastics on the bike. Even works good on the metal gas tank. And look what we have in here today to clean the bike with. We got a 2.5 gallon per minute pressure washer, and it's electric, so you can definitely it's easy operation for your wife and whoever else wants to use it. This is in a spot-free water tank, and there's the RO system right there that makes purified water. Spot-free water. There's the water source right there. All you gotta do is turn that baby on when you're done using it, and it'll replenish the tank for you. And when you do that, you got to run this hose out to the garage, because when you're making RO water, 1/3 of the water is good and turns into spot-free water, and 2/3 of it is waste that is coming out of the filter system, okay, out of the waste line. And we also have a valve right here that's on and off from the tank. If you have any leaks down this way, you can shut that off. Now, while the pressure washer is running, we have a return line. This is a bypass, so when you let your hand off the gun, it's not hurting the motor and it's not hurting the pump, because water continuously flows through. So when you let your finger off the trigger, the water is going to flow through the pump. It's going to go through the pump, through the orange hose, back into the tank, and so on. So it's like a loop, and it keeps it nice and cool. Right here we got a place to keep the gun when you're done using it. We got 50 feet of hose on there, and we're going to show you how this thing works really well. You can use the car wash system there with some special Canon soap, okay, and that's going to get on there and melt all this dirt off of there. Then we'll take a basic pressure 40-degree tip, and we'll rinse it off. Then we take a basic yard blower, blow it off, wipe off the excess, put a little bit of Plexus on there, Plexus on there. That'll finish it up. It looks really good though. Rim's all dirty and stuff. Look how all that's mud from slinging it up there. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we got our pressure washer on. Let's go ahead and wet it down first. Alright, now you got that accomplished. Take your gun off of there. One. Pop on the soap cannon and go ahead and put some on there, all right? And that's all there is to it. Now we're gonna let that soak on there, and it's gonna eat up all the dirt off of the bike. Let it dwell on there for about 5 minutes. Then we'll come back for the rinse. We'll get the yard blower ready to go, put the cannon away, and we'll be back for the rinse and the final look at the bike. That's a 2018 KRT Ninja. Just had a brand new tire put on the back. The thing is marvelous. All right, we'll be right back. All right, the dirt's all melted off. Let's get it and rinse it down. Looking good, eh? Alright, that's all there is to it. Look at that monster. Alright, now all we got to do is fire up this monster right here. But first, we'll be right back. We got to turn all this pressure washing stuff off. Alright, before we dry the bike off, we got the pressure washer off, but in order to release everything, you got to release the pressure. That's simple, okay? Now all we got to do is reel her in. So I usually take the gun off. Get the hose right out here, just like that. We come on in, and we'll see how much water we used. We rinsed the whole driveway off and everything, and we can see our water level is right here. So we used hardly anything, you know, probably 5 gallons of water total to wash that motorcycle and rinse the driveway off. Pretty good little unit right there, wouldn't you say? All right, now all we gotta do is reel it back in. There's little places for your stuff. Your wand goes right here, the gun goes right there. Then you can get after it. We'll be right back. Okay, now it's all reeled in. Got your gun on there, you got your wand. Now notice the hose is off the reel and it's going out the door there, okay? That's your waistline. So I want to fill the tank back up after every use. So what you do is you come up here, flip on the water. Now it's going to go through all these filters, through these membranes, and then we're going to have spot-free water down in the tank coming out of that valve there. You see that? It's a flip valve. As soon as it's filled up, it automatically shuts the water off and keeps it from flooding your garage out. All right, let's go out and get this yard blower out. Finish the mission cleaning the mud off from the rainy day yesterday, but that's half the fun, man. I had a rain suit on, just went for it. The wind actually about blew me over 3 feet in the lane there, so I was just had to ride the wind, stay on this side whenever it gusted. That bike only weighs 371 pounds. It's easy to clean though, I tell you, if you do it the way I just did it. Hey, and there you have it. Beautiful looking bike. 2018. I was lucky to get this thing. You can't find them anywhere. I've got a couple extra stickers here and there. Now all we gotta do is wipe it down a little bit, but we got the new tires ready. For that one, I got 2 brand new batteries ordered for my other 2 bikes. So it's real important when you're gonna go on a trip, make sure your gear is all tuned up. See, this is a Z400. And when I go on the trip, I do a solo run, and I take all my bikes. This one here needs a good bath, a good waxing. I always lean it over a little bit. Nothing's touching at all. It's just leaning right on that little thing there. It's not hurting it at all to do that. Just making the room in here. When I order the new trailer, I'm going to get rid of this workbench and get this one out of here. Take that stuff off the wall, and the trailer is going to go right in this area here. And it'll actually open it up a lot better. The refrigerator is going to go there in the corner, and the trailer is going to go right here, and it takes up less room than this workbench does, I do believe. All right, well, I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours, and this is this pre-trip maintenance and precautions. You know, you got to take a lot of precautions when you go on these trips. Make sure your bikes are in tip-top shape. Make sure you have a plan. And I'm also going to add a add a tracker onto my motorcycle so my wife knows where I'm at. God, you know, who knows what could happen to you, right? Hopefully that you don't want to think that way, but you know, it's better to know where you're at all times, just to be safe, okay? I mean, if you see me in one spot and I'm sitting there for 4 hours, you know something happened. Anyway, like I said, God forbid that happens. I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours, and that's a wrap. We'll see you out there on the road. Hey, Don from Don's Moto Tours here. Hope you enjoyed the episode today of maintaining the equipment and getting the equipment ready to go on a nice motorcycle trip. Making sure that you've got everything covered from head to toe, and make sure your bikes are maintained. They're all fresh oil changes, all new tires, new batteries on those other 2, like I said. This is the pressure washing system. If you'd like one of these setups for your home, Ameritech Pressure Cleaning Systems in Tampa, Florida. It's your go-to place. Ask for Anna or GT Builds or Barry. They'll take care of you. I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours, and we'll see you in the mountains.